So I just want to make a video after chatting with some of the head coaches on my team that are working with the clients in our program, kind of calling out some of the thinking that is keeping you from growing your business. This is specifically for the beginners who are at raw zero, who are like just getting started. They've got no momentum, they've never signed a client before, and they're frustrated that they haven't yet. They feel entitled to that business. Let me just clear up for you, for those of you who are frustrated or feel entitled to that business, to making that money, to making those sales, exactly why you probably haven't, and what exactly is holding you back from making that happen. And so this happened when one of my coaches hopped on a call. We had about 30 people on a group call. We're working with a bunch of beginner coaches and consultants, people who have, expertise, advice, services, people that are wanting to sell it. We teach them organic marketing and sales strategies, offer building strategies, everything, and just talk about us for a sec. We've gotten obsessed with exactly what people need to go from zero to $10,000 to $20,000 a month in their consulting or coaching business, their service business, to $10,000 to $20,000 to $1 million a year. So we've got two products, and we focus on both of these specifically: 0 to 10 to 20, 10 to 20 to $1 million a year. And it's kind of funny. There's a lot of people that say that they do that, and I'm just going to kind of call out some of our competition here. They're really just copying the stuff that we've come up with, like for the most part. But anyway, that's a whole other video. So why is it that I built a business, let me ask you this, that can do, $100,000 to $200,000 a month, pretty much on its own, whether I'm on my A game or not? Why? How have I done that? Well, it's because for the past 2 years, and this is what the beginners need to hear, the past 2, maybe 3, arguably 4 years, all I've thought about the entire time, and if I was the type of person to swear in content, I'd be swearing right now. The entire time I've focused on, how do I solve these people's problems? How do I effectively guarantee I can get them results? How do I guarantee I can get them results? And if we don't get them results, we literally give them their money back. How do we do that? That's what I've been obsessed with for 3 years. 3 years. So if you're a beginner and you feel entitled to $10,000 or $20,000 a month in business, and you say, oh, I don't have the authority yet, or we get this question: how many posts do I have to put out before I get my first sales call? Or, how many meetings do I have to do to get my first sale? When will I make my first 10 grand? I'll be honest, this whole internet marketer industry, the guru landscape, has unfortunately turned a bunch of people into narcissists. It's turned a bunch of people into, how can I get mine as quickly as I can possibly get mine, and what's the timeline in which I need to commit to so that I can finally get mine? And it's so selfish. It's so selfish. How much time, this for the beginner, how much time have you actually spent obsessing about how to solve your client's problem? How much time? And if you're not telling me at least 500 hours you've spent researching, looking at other people's products and programs, asking other experts in your industry what they're doing and how they're doing it, and thinking about how you can improve on it, and talking to customers in your industry and working with them, and even people that aren't paying you any money, just getting on the call saying, hey, I want to figure out how to help you. Let me see how I can help you. If you haven't taken the time to get obsessed with how you solve the market that you're trying to serve's problem, then that's probably the reason why you're not making any money. And so it's kind of a catch. It's I don't know, a bit of a paradox, because I market the results that our clients get. I market hey, look at this guy. He went from $0 to $20,000 a month in 4 months, right? But a lot of the time, the reason why they grow so quick is because they got obsessed early on with how to solve their industry's problem, how to deliver a specific result, and how to guarantee it. If the client just does what they tell them to do, how to guarantee that result. That's what we can do in our programs. We guarantee that if you do what we tell you to do, you will get results. We guarantee it. It's in our contract that if you do what we tell you to do, you don't see any results, we'll give you a full refund, because we're that skinned into the game, if that makes sense. So get obsessed with your client's problems. The more complexity you can eat for your industry, the more money will be on the other side for you. And so if you're wondering, oh, why is my business not growing? Why am I not getting my first clients? Why am I stuck at this level? You're comparing, you're frustrated, you're envious of other people's success. Honestly, sit down, drop your ego for a second, and just spend a few months looking at your market's problems. How can I solve these market's problems? If you are a marriage coach, there's marriage coaching programs that have a 90% success rate. How can you have a 95% success rate? How can you create a better experience for those people? If you are a career coach or career counselor, how can you effectively guarantee that you're going to get somebody into the career that they want? How can you do that? People want pill-sized solutions to their life-sized problems. And if you can, on a sales call, say, hey, here's the little pill you gotta swallow and it'll get you this massive result in your life. It's gonna be hard work, but it's just a little pill. Once you take this pill, there's a lot of work between now and the end, but once you take this pill, you will get there. Can you say that about your offer right now? If you can't say it about your offer right now, that's probably why you're not making any money, and that's probably why you're still in this negative feedback loop of overthinking your offer, overthinking your business, comparing yourself to other people. And it's also why we've been able to help our clients build over, I think it's like $11 million a year businesses now. It's because we are obsessed with turning people's ideas into legitimate solutions for their industry, positioning those offers through, we've taken over 3,000 sales calls. Clients have taken over 10,000, maybe 20,000. I don't even keep track of it anymore. So we've got a lot of data. So how to turn that expertise into an actual transformation, how to position that offer in a way that psychologically resonates with their industry, with their market, and then how to position themselves online so that they, attract clients, attract sales calls consistently, right? So I've gotten obsessed with how to do this. The reason why people keep writing me $5, $10, $20, $30, $40,000 checks is because I've gotten obsessed with solving this problem. I do 3 things. I work out. I'm just coming from a workout right now. I work on my relationship with my fiance, and I grow with her, and I love on her. And then I work on my business, and it's been that for 3 years. And if you haven't replicated that, that's probably why you're not seeing the sort of success that I've seen, and it's probably why you're not getting the sorts of results that you want to get. There's no shortcuts. Stop comparing. Stop getting envious. Stop feeling entitled to people paying you money when you can't even guarantee that you're going to solve their problem. If you're a total beginner, you don't have to make that guarantee. You just have to start. You have to say, look, I'm going to take a stab at solving this problem for you. Make an offer that's hard to refuse. Hey, for $5,000, I will do this and this and this and this and this. And if you don't get any results at all, I'll give you all of your money back, and you have a 7-day window for a refund if you don't see that I'm serving you well. Put yourself in that corner. Put skin in the game with your offer, with your sales calls. Otherwise, you're going to stay right where you're at. Okay? Anyway, hopefully this is helpful. I'm just calling out a lot of beginners. It's unfortunate to me we have even people in our program that are like, Trey, I'm doing everything you're telling me to do, and it's just not working. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're doing the content strategy. You've memorized the sales script. You've memorized, what we teach on a technical level, on a theoretical level, but you haven't actually gotten obsessed with serving a specific group of people. You haven't become a leader. Become a leader, serve people, solve their problem. You will make as much money as you dream of, okay? God bless. See ya.